What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I already did my eyebrows off camera. If you guys want an in-depth brow tutorial, I will link it right up here. I have my eyes primed, so for eyeshadow I'm gonna be taking an oldie. This is one of the original Kylie palettes. It's the burgundy one. I don't know if they still sell it, but the colors look like these. I'm gonna start off with this shade right here and just go in the crease. I don't know if you've seen this video that surfaced like on Twitter, and I think maybe the Shade Room or Spiritual World is on Instagram. There was this guy in the headband, and he basically was not arguing, but debating with one of the women on the podcast, saying, if I'm paying for everything, like I got the house, I'm paying the bills, what can you bring to the table? Like, what more can you do that I can't already do for myself? I don't like when guys ask that question because I feel like they're testing your self-esteem. I feel like they're judging you. Like, I don't know, like, why is it so important for guys to always bring that up? And a lot of guys don't even compare to the females that I know that have a job, that have a house, that have a car. A lot of these don't have nothing, but they want to be like, oh, what do you bring to the table? Excuse you? Well, let me see your credit score. The guy was like, what, as a woman, other than having sex, can you bring to the table for a man that provides a home for you or provides most of the things like that, pay the bills and stuff like that? So her answer was like, she makes the home a home. We help cook, we help clean. If there's kids involved, we take care of the kids. Like, you know, it's a whole job, like taking care of a home and making it a home. And yeah, even some women can work from home too. So I feel like, you know, a lot of women bring completing a home to a home, you know? Because the guy was like, oh, well, I could pay a maid $100 a week for that. What else? What else? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? To me, he sounds a little zesty, okay? Because she was basically saying, like, people take that stuff for granted, but take that away. You're going to be coming home to a dirty ass house, probably storing your pots and pans under the sink because you don't have time to wash them. And then it doesn't even cost $100 a week to pay for a maid. Let's get that clear. And I feel like a guy like that is just gonna dangle what he does for you over your head and probably like throw it back in your face. What do you guys think about that question? Like, what do you feel as far as like what you bring to the table? I'm just gonna take some highlighter powder. I don't like too much eyeshadow. I'm just trying to play with a little color today. I'm just gonna add this on the inner corner. Taking care of a home for your man, it is a lot of work, and there are guys that do appreciate that stuff. Overall, I think you can tell when a girl is just being lazy and not bringing much to the table. I don't think you need to ask that. You can know by the type of girl that you're dating. As far as what I think about it, you guys, personally, I will always bring something to the table. In a perfect world, I would love a man to just pay my bills, you know? It would be great. If I ever share a household with a guy and, you know, we get married or something, I feel like I wouldn't mind paying like the electric bill, or I could pay like the cable bill or the phone bill. I wouldn't mind paying some insurance or something. And then the guy can take care of most of the bigger bills if he, you know, makes enough. I feel like it would be weird if I just let a guy pay for all the bills and I didn't do anything at all. Like, I feel like that would be so strange. I don't know. I'm so scared that a guy is just going to hold that over my head. I don't like people having leverage over me. Like, that's something that is such a pet peeve, is if somebody is doing something for me to make it seem like they're helping, and then they're like, well, I'm doing this for you and I'm doing that. And I'm just like, oh God, That's why I really don't ever take handouts. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me. I recently just got back into loving this. This is in the color Warm Sun 334. And too much. I just recently got back into loving this because, y'all, it has been so hot in Florida. You have no idea. Like, it's, I mean, it's nothing probably compared to the West Coast because at least we have like a little moisture in the air. But oh my Lord, you guys, it is so hot. So when I would try to wear like my Fenty Dewy foundation, woo, that shit was sliding. It was just sliding off my face. I was just asking my friends, like, what do you think I should talk about on my Get Ready With Me? And my friends mentioned to talk about body dysmorphia. Basically, body dysmorphia, in my opinion, it's like wishing you looked like something you're not. Your self-esteem gets played with a bit because, let's face it, everywhere we turn, there's somebody getting surgery. I'm in my like mid-20s, so it's super common. Like girls my age are getting their butt done. They're getting their stomach done. Like everything is getting vacuumed out, right? Love handles and tummies is just not really, the trend anymore. And it's just intimidating. And you know what? I feel like the music industry plays a large role just because of how influential they are. If we look at some of the top most famous people, like Cardi B, she's obviously done up. Mulatto, she just got her body done. Who else? Nicki Minaj, she's been had her body done. I would only say the only like natural people I can think of is Rihanna. Obviously I'm seeing that in celebrities, but now in real life, like where I live, I'm seeing girls my age get their bodies done. So like if I go to like parties or something, like a bathing suit party, and of course I have a little tummy, yeah, for me, it is a bit intimidating. Comparing yourself, it's just natural for women. We're always gonna naturally compare ourselves, but I feel like it's important to not forget that you are still beautiful just the way you are. Like, if you want to get surgery, sure, like, do what makes you happy. But if you're contemplating it because of how society is right now, please, please don't fall into that. It's easier said than done, but it's so easy to just criticize yourself because of how you don't look and what it looks like guys like. Not even what guys like, but what just looks good. I'm gonna be honest, I used to want to get my body done, I think 2 years ago, because, you know, when I would take pictures and I would do like angles, it just didn't look like how the Instagram models' pictures look. You can also see India Love, it looks like she got her hips done because they're like way out here now. And she already had like a nice fit body. I don't know if she does, but it looks like she got something done to her hips. It's so hard to want to feel like you want to stay natural because when you take pictures, and I feel like social media plays a large role as well in body dysmorphia, because a lot of people Facetune, like a lot of people bring their stomach in a little, a lot of people bring their hips out a little bit, you know, and then you see them in real life and you're like, why do we do this? Comment down below, but I just feel like social media can just mess with your mind. That's why sometimes I'll just like delete my Instagram and take a break because I feel like I get lost in the body dysmorphia, and I hate how like I get down on myself if my stomach, like, oh, you can see a back roll in this picture, you can see my gut in the picture. And it really is hard. Like, I really won't want to post something because when I go on like Mulatto's page, she looks amazing. Like, she has no stomach, like she has no lumps, like she can pull anything off. So yeah, personally, and from what I see with other girls, it's really hard to not fall into body dysmorphia. Something I've learned is that I'm 26 now, and I just feel like I love myself so much more by staying natural because, I don't know, I feel like I keep getting into my grown woman body, and I feel like my curves are starting to come out more. So I'm not really mad about not getting surgery, and I feel like the older I get, the wiser I become to not fall into that into the pressures of society. I think it's always important to remember to love yourself, do what makes you happy, not because of what you see in society and on social media. How do you guys feel about that though? Like, are you pro surgery? Are you against surgery? Like, what do you guys think? Because I feel like it's gotten so popular now. Like, everybody and their mom is doing it. It's just crazy how things are always changing, because if you look back like 10, 20 years ago, when there was just like magazines and models, the norm was a model type body, like slender, size 1 or 2 or 4, petite, no butt, like a firm butt. You know what I'm talking about. So it's just funny how nowadays the trend is to have like a body like Kim Kardashian, basically, like a huge butt, huge lips. Overall, I think it's just important to remember to always love yourself first. And when you're in a relationship with the right person, they'll just affirm your beauty even more by saying like how perfect you are and you don't think so. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I genuinely believe in that statement. Because honestly, trust me, I'd be hard on myself too, and my boyfriend would be like, are you crazy? Like, you're beautiful. And I'm just like, no, I look ugly. Like, we've all been there. I can be a little dramatic, but at the end of the day, no matter what anyone says, it's so important about how you feel about yourself and nobody else. And that's what's most important. I know I'm just talking about random stuff. Like, this is stuff I do with my homegirls, like when I'm doing makeup and we're getting ready. But did you guys hear about Fetty Wap's daughter? Oh my God, it's so sad. So if you haven't heard or seen Fetty Wap, he's a rapper. He had a 4-year-old daughter who recently, it was announced she passed away, I think a day or 2 ago from when I'm recording this. And he was posting about it, super sad. But they didn't say like what the cause might have been. I feel like people are naturally like nosy and curious. If you hear somebody or something sad has happened without, what was the cause, yeah, we're a little nosy, but it's not really our business to know why, but more so just to wish the person well, just to pray for them and their situation and, hoping for healing and all of that, right? So then I think today or like yesterday, TMZ went on Twitter or something and they said that the cause of death for her was like an arrhythmic, some kind of heart problems that she was born with, and that's the reason she passed away. Like, the mom didn't even announce anything yet. Like, it was just TMZ reporting it. So when I saw, I was like, oh my God, that's sad. Like, dang. My heart goes out to her because I was born with a heart murmur. And it's subtle now. You could still hear it, but it's pretty subtle. So it doesn't affect me right now. But that scared me when I heard about it, because I'm like, damn, like, that could have been me when I was a baby. Like, I could have not been here today if I wasn't able to overcome that. However, you guys, that's not what the issue is here. So apparently Fetty Wap's ex, or the mother of the girl that passed, she went on her Instagram and she was livid. Like, she was writing all this stuff saying she never announced what the cause of death was. She said that the autopsy didn't even come back. Like, yeah, that's what she was born with. I don't even know how you get your hands on a death certificate, because she was saying that they stole that information, like they stole the death certificate and immediately just went to report it, obviously for being the first to announce it and stuff because it's hot news. But the mom was saying they didn't get the full autopsy back yet, and that's so traumatizing. Like, I felt so terrible for her. And she was saying, like, everybody gets to live their lives, but at the end of the day, I'm the one that's dealing with losing a daughter. And I have no kids, so I can't even imagine, like, the pain that she feels. And just the embarrassment of having all of these, like, news outlets trying to figure out her situation and exploit it. Like, I cannot believe that, well, yes, I guess I can believe that TMZ exploited her like that, or even Fetty Wap. Like, that's just so terrible and hurtful. And I don't even know how the heck TMZ is still, a thing, because I feel like they're just like a asshole type news outlet. But then, you know, I also feel like the Shade Room ain't either, because they're the ones that be reposting what TMZ puts out. So the fact that they did that, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's so disingenuous and hurtful, and you will not be blessed by doing stuff like that. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think that the Shade Room and TSR and other outlets are wrong for that, like invading their privacy? Because really, at the end of the day, it's nobody's business what the cause of death was, like, other than the people involved with that child. Woo! I really went in, y'all, but I just felt like that was so messed up. Like, goddamn. But you know what? Karma is real, and that shit will come back around. Let me take this off because I don't want to get a makeup line. I just put this on so that I don't get any like powder on my lace and it gets dirty. Ooh, look at that. I just installed this wig literally yesterday following the Arrogant Tay masterclass method. You guys gotta check out my video of me copying the method because look how good this wig looks. I love this wig. If you guys love this wig too, this wig is from Yasmin's Boutique, or also her Yasmin's Beauty House. This wig is bomb as fuck, you guys, and it's super long and it's really silky. I didn't style it yet though, but yeah, this is how it looks. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this Wet n Wild liquid highlighter, but let me spray my face first. The last thing I want to talk about, you guys, is just self-worth. Oh my God, if you guys knew the stories I knew of girls that just don't value themselves when a guy's just treating them crazy. Hey guys, sorry, my boyfriend called, so I got stuck on the phone and took a little break. So what I was trying to hit on when I was talking about just like self-worth when it comes to dating, always really value yourself. Put yourself on a pedestal, okay? It doesn't matter what your situation is. You always want to keep your standards and value very high, because if you don't, people will just walk all over you and treat you any type of way. And that's just how you become unhappy, and you're always trying to please people. You know, if you're like, oh, this guy, he's not texting me back. It's just like here and there, you know, but we have great talks. That's not somebody that values you and your time. So just be very choosy when it comes to that. Please do not settle. You do not have to settle for a guy that you think could be the one. There's a guy that is the one. It like kills me when I see girls just getting treated like doormats, especially, and they keep going back. I'm like, girl, please stop. Like, I want to beat him up for you. Some of these guys are not worth your time, ladies. Like, and you'll know by the red flags, and your friends will even point out the red flags. If a guy is doing red flag stuff in the beginning, trust and believe it is what it seems like. Okay, guys, so the makeup is pretty much done for like an everyday quick look. So the last thing that I do is I just put on lip gloss. Honestly, I don't really like wearing lip stuff other than like moisturizing stuff like a gloss, because my lips get dry. So yeah, and it looks good in pictures. But if I'm going out and I gotta wear a mask, I usually don't put a lip product on at all, because we're always wearing a mask. So that's why I just make sure my eyes are cute. All right, guys, so this is the final look. This is just some quick makeup that I'll do if I need to go somewhere on the go, my current quick makeup routine. And also, don't forget to check out this wig. The video will be linked up here on me installing this using the Arrogant Tay masterclass method. Look how amazing this wig is. It's not HD, it's transparent, but the way I hooked it up, it looks HD. And the hair is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving this wig. If you guys love this wig too, go check out my girl's page, Yasmin's Boutique. That's where I got it from. I'll have everything linked in the description box below. Thanks guys for watching my Get Ready With Me. I hope the chit chat wasn't too random or crazy. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to check out my social media. But other than that, have a great day. Bye guys.